At least 12 people have been killed in clashes on the border between Cambodia and Thailand. Bangkok has accused Phnom Penh of shelling Thailand while simultaneously admitting to conducting airstrikes on Cambodian territory. All the victims are Thai, with 11 of the 12 being civilians. Cambodia has not reported any data on its casualties. The border dispute between the two countries originated more than a century ago during the French Indochina era. Since then, border clashes have periodically erupted. The most recent incident was in May of this year when a Cambodian soldier was killed in the disputed territory. Iran has decided to resume cooperation with the International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, allowing international inspectors to monitor its nuclear program in the coming weeks. This move comes amidst planned negotiations between Iran and European countries on July 25. The talks will focus on the possibilities of resuming dialogue on the nuclear agreement between Iran and the United States. The U.S. is halting ceasefire negotiations in the Gaza Strip and is recalling its negotiating team from Qatar, citing Hamas's lack of desire to reach a ceasefire. The United States intends to discuss alternative options for freeing the hostages and creating a stable environment in Gaza. Hamas, in turn, has expressed surprise at the U.S.'s negative statements and insists it has shown flexibility in the negotiations. French President Emmanuel Macron has announced that France will officially recognize Palestine as a state at the UN General Assembly in September. He stressed that the priority is to end the war in Gaza, release the hostages, and provide humanitarian aid. Macron added that peace is possible through the demilitarization of Hamas, the reconstruction of Gaza, and the creation of a viable Palestinian state that recognizes Israel. Washington reacted harshly to Macron's decision, which, in the words of Senator Marco Rubio, is a slap in the face to the victims of October 7. The U.S. will not participate in the UN conference on the creation of a Palestinian state scheduled for later this month, said Deputy State Department spokesperson Tommy Pigott. He noted that the U.S. is focused on delivering humanitarian aid to Gaza to prevent its looting by Hamas. Pigott accused Hamas of weaponizing humanitarian aid.
The atrocities that we saw there.
Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva has stated that he is ready to negotiate with the U.S. after Donald Trump announced his intention to impose a 50% tariff on Brazilian goods. He noted that Trump seems to be avoiding dialogue as he has not contacted him. Da Silva denied Trump's accusations regarding the persecution of former President Jair Bolsonaro. He emphasized that he will not follow Trump's orders and will defend Brazil's interests. Aircraft from Jordan, Israel, Lebanon, and Spain are helping to combat a huge forest fire in Cyprus, which has claimed 2 lives and covered an area of over 120 square kilometers. Cypriot President Nikos Christodoulidis stated that the country is facing an unprecedented situation, and although the fire is being partially contained, it is not yet fully under control. Police are investigating reports of possible arson, while the government promises to help those affected restore their lost property. David Genjoyan, ReOpen Media.